This is a double under guard break pass. Okay, now we're going to work through the details of it. As in any guard pass, it's important that you keep your posture. Because what I don't want Rob to be able to do is to break my posture down, and then I've got to fight from this position. So whenever I have a closed guard on me, one of the first things I do is I always keep my posture up. Think about an eye hook through your head, and your posture's always up. As we do this here, what I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark Rob's kimono, grab here, and keep pressure down. So I've got an overhand grip here. This keeps his posture down. I try not to roll my wrist. When I roll my wrist, I'm in a weaker position there. So I grab, pressure up. Second thing I do is I go for what we call an umbrella grip. If you can get the detail on this grip, I start rolling from the pinky on in, and I roll it up. This allows me, if Rob tries to pull away, I'm not using a lot of strength here. I can pull, and I can also push with this grip. Next thing I make sure is as I keep my posture, I keep just a little pressure in with my thighs, but I give myself a good base. And you see my feet are not up, they're flat in what I call a dead foot. Next thing is, just for a little extra power, I roll this underneath and I trap Rob's wrist underneath here. It gives me a little extra insurance. The reason I mark this hand here is because as I step up, I don't want Rob to be able to hook underneath or grab grips here. So when I grip underneath and I step up into him. Now again, as I step up, I step straight up. Look, I step straight up. One, and as I step up, this hand transitions to the inside of Rob's thigh. See how my posture is straight up in the air. Now at this point, if Rob's strong, I start to shake. That's going to open up his guard. Small detail here I learned a long time ago. I take this left arm and I like to just slide that left elbow underneath Rob's leg. So instead of being here, I just like to drop it underneath. Gives me a little bit of a steering mechanism. Now this is where I drop for my double under. I let go of the grip, I come under, and see how I'm squatting. I can return back down to the mat, and I pull Rob's hips up, so I'm floating them off the mat. This takes away his ability to push against me. I feed the kimono in, thumb in, as high as I can possibly go. Now here, very important. This hand wants to step underneath and either grab his gi pants or his belt. And I step up with this leg to keep a good frame here. Now when I pass Rob, I keep shoulder pressure. And I start lifting. Now what I've got is I've got control of his hips off the ground and his head here. So if he tries to regain guard, he tries to do anything, I can control his descent. I keep the pressure, I keep the pressure, I keep the pressure. He gives me the pass. I like to come underneath here, and again, either mark or check the hips to full side control. Double under pass, a lot of details, but remember, posture and pressure forward all the time. Let me show it to you. One more time.